Afternoon, America.
You didn't wait for me to get the feedback.
Okay, let me take that back. Good afternoon, America.
Happy Tuesday afternoon. Welcome. So today we're doing the estate sale fabrics. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Kenny. Welcome in. Welcome in, Tara and Mickle Murray and AK and Mim. Me Mounsall. There we go. And Grace is here. Barb's here. Cindo's here. Grandy's here. Rosa is here. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining.
All the cool kids are here.
Everyone cool. So, week before, let's see, are we on the week before Thanksgiving yet? No, next week and then the week after is Thanksgiving, right? So, what's everybody's plans for Thanksgiving? Liz is here. Stargazers is here. What is everyone's plans for Thanksgiving? So our son is coming from Washington with his girlfriend, and we're just gonna have a nice family time, and then I think we're gonna go to Arizona for a few days. Woohoo! All right, so let's start out with something that I thought would be perfect for Thanksgiving. So this is a little table runner kit that is almost all done for you. So it has the instructions and everything, and look how pretty this is. And it is, I estimated that it comes out to about a 15 by 42 size when you add the borders and the binding. So let me get this one pulled up. It's a half square triangle table runner. Let me get this pinned. So it's already complete here, and then it's got the pre-cut borders ready for you to put on, and then you just need to back it and bind it. So beautiful table runner for Thanksgiving. Someone wants this nice little set, something a quick project you can finish up before Thanksgiving. You will get it in the mail. We ship same day, next day. And today the post office is closed, so it will go out tomorrow. So here we go. That is running. If someone wants that really nice table runner. And here's your, instructions to complete it that came with it. And that is running. If someone wants that nice little kit. Already mostly complete. And then the borders are there for you to add on. And there's your pretty fabrics. Nice star design there.
No takers.
Anyone likes that. All right, no one on that. It has copper metallic. Just saying. Copper metallic in the leaves. It's pretty. All right. Another thing that I have ready for fall.
Run that bad girl again.
Run it again. I knew someone was going to say that. So let me pull it up again. Here we go. Because I was like, it's too good of a thing to pass up, right? It's already mostly done. So nice table runner kit there. Makes about a 15 by 42 is what my guess was on that. It didn't say on the instructions exactly the size, but that's what it looks like when it's complete.
Holly MCG.
And Holly's going to take that nice runner kit. Congrats. Coming your way.
Thanks, Paul.
All right. And then this is, so Cindy, the former owner of this estate, loved to make pin cushions. And this is so cute. It's a little vintage metal. I would call it like a little metal, kind of is thicker than just tin. So a little metal pan thing. And then she did this adorable pie pin cushion in there, and it's got little sequins that she beaded on there, and it's made out of wool. Is this not adorable? So I'm going to weigh it, and we're going to start it for $12. And this is really cute. Someone wants this. Would be a darling little accent. And you could poke some little name tags or something in it for Thanksgiving dinner. Cute little pie in a vintage little tin. Looks like a yummy cherry pie. Made out of wool, and then it has some little beaded accents on there like little sugar crystals.
No
All right,
tape
no one
on
on that. Okay, we'll put her up here to look at. Someone will probably want to snag her later. All right, let me get a giveaway started here. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome in, K Mama.
There
Yes,
we
she
go.
is. Indeed, she did.
All right, there we go. That's running. And I've got some cute little fabric swatches that you can pick from, and inside is a needle threader. So you can pick a fabric swatch with a little needle threader in it. So everyone get in that giveaway. All right, I've got some non-fabric stuff that I wanted to run through because I've got some good things that you guys will probably want. And this is one of them. So this is a Solvy Sulky brand original soluble stabilizer. So it's the one that dissolves in water. So it's great for doing your applique, shadow work, designs, monogramming, all that kind of stuff. So a new package of this, and it says it is 8 by 9 half yards, is what it says on here. So if someone wants this,
Welcome, Al Sherry. Welcome, Cats Lover. Welcome, Kier West.
we're gonna run that. So new pack of the soluble Silky brand
Welcome in, Quilt Squad. Kate.
dissolvable soluble stabilizer. Transfer agent dissolves in water. So it's a really good deal for that. And Tara is taking it.
Takes that.
Thank you, Tara.
Thanks, Double T.
All right, and then this is a brand new log cabin ruler for 1 and 2 inch finished strip sizes. And it looks like it's brand new because it's still got the original um so it's clear. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. But it's that log cabin ruler, and it's about 15 inches long by, let's see, about
Marty McFly.
4.5 inches wide. So it's to do the 2 and 1 inch log cabin strips. And I'm going to start that at 10. That's running if someone wants that nice log cabin ruler. Thank you for your bid, Bella. And it has the markings on there and
La
everything.
Bella.
Thank you, Bella. That's a nice gift.
La Bella Lutkin.
All right, I have a couple of
Bella.
packs of, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of these thangles that are for doing the triangles. And I think all of these are different sizes. Yeah. So I've got a 2, a 2.5, a mini pack, 1/2 and 3/4, a 1 and 3/4, and a 1. So I have 5 of them. So I'm just going to run
Hey,
this
Tammy.
and
Dog.
pick
Hey.
one. And that's right. So you get to pick either 2,
Shake
2.5,
groove, second groove, tango, yeah, yeah.
1.5, 3/4,
Show 'em how you do
1 and 3/4, or 1. And these are they're the template paper piecing templates for triangles.
No
All right,
takers.
no takers on those. Okay.
Welcome in, Peter.
2, 3,
Welcome in, Carolyn.
5. Let me weigh this. Weighs 11 ounces. Let's just run this as a bundle. And I'm going to do it
Welcome in,
at
Lori. Welcome.
about $4 to $5. So you're getting 5 for 12 if someone wants that bundle. I do paper piecing. That's a really good deal. Thank you for your bid. Great. And Chris is going to take that nice bundle. Congrats. And we're getting a winner from Luz Preston.
Luz.
All right, you get to choose. So I've got one. And like I said, there's a little thread, or not thread, needle threader in there. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which would you like? So you get a nice little piece of fabric and a needle threader. Number 3, that's coming to you. Congrats.
Thank you, Luz Preston.
All right. Here is a Gently Loved Quilter's Template Hexagon by Truly Yours. It's the hexy shape, and it has the little grid holes in it for you to do the different sizes and pin them. And so a nice little hexy. And this is one that it's 5 inches, well, just shy of 5-inch wide when you lay it on the cutting board. So a nice hexy tool that is running. If someone wants
Welcome
that
in,
nice hexy Quilter's Template by Yours Truly Ink. It's a little hexy
Welcome in,
tool.
Chrissy Woo.
Hey, what goes around? Oh, awesome. I'm glad you love it. Thank you, Chrissy.
Woo's
Coming your way. All right. This is a little self-healing cutting board. It's one that came from like Temu. So it's just one of those little mats, and
Give me a
it
T.
measures.
Give me a move.
Let's see.
What does it spell?
It's about 12 inches by 9 inches. So 9 by 12. Little Temu cutting mat.
Any thread in her collection? Not a lot of thread.
I've got embroidery thread. So
It spells cow, yes.
Is running. There we go. Someone wants that 9 by 12 little cutting mat. It's one of the kind of lighter weight ones, but it has all the grid lines and the diagonals on it.
La Bella
Thank
takes
you, Bella.
that. Thank you, Bella.
All right, I have this thread today. I've got these Crabapple Hill embroidery floss, 12 skeins, 6 strand, 100% cotton, and it's this nice little packet of embroidery floss, and this one is called Autumn, and I have 2 of these in that same color, so we'll run them separate.
Hey, Barb.
So 12 skeins, Crabapple Hill Autumn, 100% cotton. So it's really nice embroidery.
We have some bigger
floss.
cutting mats in our craft show. I'm not sure if we have any left.
I have some that are more made for paper.
Holly
takes that. And then here's
Thank you,
the
Holly.
other one. If someone wants
Have
this.
a holiday jolly Christmas.
So 12 skeins of
It's the best
autumn
time of
colored
the year.
collection.
I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of.
I might get some more, but I don't know of any small ones like that.
TJ
Thank
Maxx.
you, TJ.
Come on, make it Mac tonight. Yeah. Thanks, Tej.
All right. All right. This one is the Creative Grid non-slip pineapple trim tool. Oh, hang on. Something stuck to it. Hang on.
A pineapple trimming tool? This isn't a cooking show.
So it's got the, the square, and then it's got the angle, and it's for doing these kind of blocks like that. And this one's brand new, wrapped, sealed. It was originally $23.45. I'm going to run it for $15 starting bid.
Seal it with
So if someone wants this one,
I'll see.
the nice heavy duty one. And here we go. That is running. So it's the square, and then the angle. Oh, I should have measured from here to here. Let me just measure really quick. It's about a 10.5 from here to here.
For the sun.
All right, no takers on that.
No taker any's. But I'll feel the emptiness. All
right, this one is the Fit to Be quarter. And it says there's a free pattern included. So there's a little pattern in here too.
Sealed with a kiss. Welcome in, Jacqueline.
So Fit to Be quarter is a ruler that is used to accurately trim quarters, square, triangles, combine units, and square up quilt blocks. So it measures 10 by 10 square, it looks like. No, 10. So 9.5 square. In there by that brand. So I'm gonna slip that in there. Quilting ruler. And that one is running if someone wants that one. So the Fit to Be quarters, and here's kind of the info it shows on the back. So it's got all your kind of instructions of how you would use it on there.
La Bella.
Thank you, Bella. The pineapple one is 10-inch from here to here. And then it's got that angle that, let me just measure the angle for you. The angle is a to rerun that again. That one's running again. If someone wants it brand new in the package. Someone wants that one. So 10 from here to here. And then this is an 8-inch angle across the bottom. And it's for those types of blocks. All right, no one on that.
We're making hope.
One is this one's been gently used, but it's in the original pack. It is the Wonder and it is the fastest and easiest way to make half square. The information on here, and it measures about 14.5 long by 6 wide. So 14.5 by 6. So that's what it looks like. And it has the instructions in there, and it is in the plastic. So
howdy, Mary.
It may actually be, pretty new, maybe not even used. And it does have the little grippers on there. It's nice. So
you're a fine girl.
This one.
What a good wife you would be.
It's running. So about 14 and a half long by, what did I say it was wide? 6 wide. Oh, you're the duck or goose person. I wished you'd been in my show yesterday. Because I do have some, but I can't sell them today because we're doing the estate fabric. And I don't think I saw anything with ducks. Let me think about it. Duck or geese? I might. There's some cute little retro prints here. I might. But I'll have to kind of peek through them and see if I see one. But I do have some in my regular shows if you come back. All right, no takers on this one?
Nope.
Okay. And let's see. See what these other two are. Oh, this is in a whole bag with some patterns and a piece of fabric. Oh, this is one of the rulers that lets you cut circles. And there's some extra stuff in here. Let me just see what else is in here. There's a couple of patterns that they included. So it's this one, the Wonder Arc. And here's, let me pull it out so you can
That sounds like
see
a
it.
carnival ride.
A second. Let's see if I can get it out of the bag here.
Ride the amazing Wonder
All right,
Arc.
so it looks like this, and it is
You must be this tall.
11
Ride the Wonder Arc.
11 inches square, but the key to this is the, you've got your arcs here. So nice grid there. And then it comes with this Wonder Arc pattern, this Wonder Arc pattern. There's your instructions. And then it looks like there's a couple of other ones in here too.
Welcome in, Judy's Closet. Welcome in,
That look
Linda.
like they were
Akibono.
copied or something. So some patterns in there. And this was a $60 type of purchase with all those patterns. And here's a nice little fabric circle that was cut that was in there. So if someone wants this one, I think I'll run it for, let's see. All right, just a second. Let me put these back in here. Let's run it for 35. This whole set with looks like at least 3 different patterns and the nice template. And I would say this looks like it hasn't really been used. So I don't see scratches on it. It's a little bit dusty from sitting on the shelf open, but it's in good shape. So let's run that one. So 35, you're getting the Wonder Art and everything that was in this bag with it, which is in a couple of like 3 or 4 different patterns. And then this nice template. And I have the original receipt. That's why I said if you want.
No taker.
So I'll probably list that one in the buy it now for someone to snag that's looking for that nice tool.
I don't know. Maybe Wonder Woman will buy it.
All right.
So please rerun the pineapple ruler.
All right. The pineapple ruler. It's right here. That one is running by Creative Grids, and it does have the little non-slip grip things on it, and it's brand new and sealed. It's a nice one. And that one is going to Wilkie.
Wilkie,
Thank you.
2007, first purchase.
Thank you for your
much.
purchase. You are these over here. Oops, sorry about the line.
Pineapple ruler today. Papaya measuring tape tomorrow.
All right, and then this is a roll of Warm, WARM,
Welcome in, Jamie.
Insulbright, needled insulated lining, and it's a fusible. So it has the instructions on here. It's a big roll of it. Let me see if it tells me. I'm guessing this was something you bought by the yard because it looks like the plastic with the instructions was cut as part of it. I don't know.
Welcome in, Wendy.
But it says it's for 100% cotton fabric. Trace the pattern, stick steam a seam to the wrong side of your material, cut that with the material, place the applique on your background, arrange, design, and press. So it's kind of like a heat and bond type product to press applique on. And yeah, it looks like there's quite a bit on there. So if someone wants this nice roll of warm warm and natural warm company Insulbright. So here we go. That's running.
Welcome in, Christina and Elijah.
Insulbright. And yeah, it's got yeah, you can tell. All right, Hodge is taking that one. Congrats.
Thank you, Pam.
All right, Bert put together some scrap bags. I've got 4 different ones. They all weigh 8 ounces. So I'll run a couple of those. And these are good scrap bags. They have big pieces. So, and Bert always hides a few little extras in there.
Sometimes.
So it's a nice scrap bag. And that's running. So this is 8 ounces worth of mostly large scraps. And you can see all the nice stuff in there. Have some of you gotten some of these scrap bags? They're pretty good, right? Lots of good stuff in there. Barb says Bert's bags are amazing.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Kara is taking that one.
Look
at this pretty purple piece on the bottom there. That's a nice one.
Thanks, Tara.
All right. And then this one is also 8 ounce. Ooh, this has some really cool map fabric on there.
I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm the map.
So another 8 ounce scrap bag. Did we just get raided? I saw a bunch of people jump in all at once. I guess not. We just had some people jump in. Welcome, welcome. All right, this is an 8 ounce scrap bag. Here we go. Nice big pieces in there. You got all of that. And that map fabric's really cool. And Tara is in, and Ruth is in. And Ruth takes it. And thank you for your first purchase, Ruth. Welcome to the madness, as Bert would say.
Yeah, that's my
The madness. I don't know what's so mad about it.
To the madness.
All right. Let's
The fabric
do some.
frenzy.
These are pieces that I literally just grabbed off the shelf. And I'm just gonna open them up and measure really quick and then make some little bundles.
Welcome in, Shirley.
She tended to kind of match up her colors on her shelf. So a lot of them, are already in a way that I can just kind of grab some pieces that look nice together. And so we're going to do that. Let me just see what I like together here. All right, let's do. All right, we're going to do these 3, and I'm just going to open it up. This third floral fat quarter. This one's a nice light green, and it is a It's also a fat quarter, and that one has the marked selvage. It is Willowberry Basics by Willowberry Lane. I think that's a Maywood, maybe. Yeah, Maywood Studio. This one I don't think had the marked. Yeah, no marked selvage on this one. And then this is a beautiful pastel woven plaid. And this one is a fat quarter also. So this is a 3 fat quarter bundle. Some pretty pieces there. $2 a piece, fat quarters running. So you get those 3 if anyone wants those 3 pretty fat quarters. And this again is a pastel woven plaid. Thank you for your bids. And Holly is
takes
taking that. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you, Holly.
All right, let's do. All right, this is going to be our set here. Let me open these up. This one actually feels like it's a half yard. Joanna Figueroa, Lisa Quanfig, Tree Quilts. Beautiful paisley in a nice coral red. So half yard. This is one of those brushed, kind of has a nice brushed fill woven that's kind of a peppered look. This is gorgeous. And then this is a beautiful plaid woven homespun type that also has a little bit of a brushed feel. All right, so you're getting all 3 of those. Oh, and these 2 pieces are, let's see, I think these 2 pieces are fat quarters. Yeah, that one's a fat quarter. What's weird? And that one's a fat quarter. All right, so that set half yard and 2 fat quarters equals a yard. Here we go. This is gorgeous, Moda. And then you get these 2 beautiful wovens that look beautiful with it. So a nice bundle there. Thank you for your bids. And that's going
Holly,
to Holly.
take that.
Congrats.
Thanks, Holly.
All right, I love this bundle. You're getting 2 of this floral and then this woven gingham check in yellow. The woven gingham is a fat quarter. It's cut a little bit wonky, but it's a full fat quarter. And then these 2 florals are Moda from April Cornell. Yeah, April Cornell. I love her designs. So you get the two fat quarters, and it's the 2 sides. And then this beautiful woven check plaid. And 3 fat quarters. Here we go. April Cornell Moda and a beautiful yellow gingham check. Larger check. No takers on that one. Okay. Oh, I thought that was pretty.
Welcome in, Callie.
All right, let's do. Let me grab another stack. Let's see. I don't like those together.
Welcome in, Tiffany.
All right, let's do these 3 in blues. This top piece is a fat quarter. I don't have the marked side of the selvage. That's beautiful. Look at that. And then we've got this little Civil War print that has the little pins. Little kind of shirting. It's an Andover with the little pins. I love that print. And then this one is, oh, this one's a scrappy piece. So it's like a fat eighth with a part of the other part of the fat quarter. So it's a fat eighth with an extra piece in there. So you're getting 2 fat quarters and a fat eighth plus some extra. And here we go. That's running. This is super pretty. Love the little pins, and that's a gorgeous little micro floral. Thank you, Martha, for your bid. That's going to Martha. Congrats.
Thanks, Marth.
All right, I think this one's a half yard, so we'll just run it by itself. Let's see. This is Independence Trail by Polly Minnick. It's a Brannock Patek Moda shirting type fabric. Independence
In the
Trail.
trail.
Half yard.
From the
That one's fun.
Independence Collection.
Nice Moda half yard shirting type. That's a nice one. Kind of a cream color with a little blue design on there. And Martha's taking that one. Thank you, Martha. All right, this one's a beautiful half yard or more. Actually, I think this one's more than a half yard. Let's see. Yeah, this one's a full yard. It's vintage, no mark on selvage. This is gorgeous. Look at that. So this one is a full yard. Do you guys want the full yard or should I do halves on this? Because I can cut it. Anyone want the full yard or should I cut it? Lovely Pinto's here. Welcome in. She got Veterans Day off. Full yard. Okay. So let's run this one as a full yard. Gorgeous vintage blue calico. It's kind of got that filigree look to it. That's gorgeous. So you're getting the full yard on that. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to
Joyce Fab takes that. Thank you, Joyce.
That's a pretty piece. All right. I've got
Thank you, Joyce.
fat quarter. Fat quarter missing a chunk. No, not a fat quarter. It's a quarter yard. Quarter yard missing that much. Quarter yard missing that much. This one's a full fat quarter. And then this one is, let's see.
Good afternoon.
7-inch, so it's like an eighth, a little bit bigger than an eighth of a yard. 7-inch. And then this piece is folded weird. Hang on. Oh, it's also a quarter yard missing a chunk. So quarter yard with that much missing. Okay, so we have 2 quarter yards missing some. And then this one's a fat quarter. And then what was this one? This one was a quarter yard. Yeah, quarter yard missing.
Well, me and Critter.
And then this one was also, oh, and then this one is 7-inch with the fabric. So 7-inch with the fabric, fat quarter, and then 2 pieces that were quarter yards when they started their cut life. And they are missing a chunk. All right, let me get these put back together. So you're getting this whole beautiful bundle of little blueprints. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And here we go. So there's one full fat
Welcome
quarter.
in, Danielle Ramirez.
Then 2 that are 1/4 yard and one that's 7-inch width of fabric. These are all really nice prints. And that's going to
Martha.
Congrats, Martha. Get this one folded back up decently. She was very organized. She had her shelves. Everything was uniformly shaped for the shelves. So
Thank you, Martha.
you have to unfold them to see
Yeah.
what size they are. Okay.
That is for sure.
Let me pick a different color because we were doing the blues. Let me pick this stack up.
Banana. I got the blues. Welcome, Megan Sunny. Welcome, Simrez.
Okay, I kind of like this bundle. What do you think?
Welcome in, colorful mom.
And this piece
Oh,
is a fat quarter, and it is
from the long arm of the
Jacobian Joy Province by Ben Artex. So this is a Ben Artex fat quarter.
Do we have any lemon themed cotton fabric?
Lemon themed cotton. Not that I know of in this show. This polka dot is a Three Sisters Moda fat quarter. So we've got those 2 so far. And then this one
Good job.
in this bundle is also Three Sisters Moda.
You're welcome, Nancy.
So these 2 came from the same set, and then this is a Ben Artex. So here we go. 3 fat quarters running. Pretty florals, and then these 2 that match together from the same line.
Martha takes that back, girl. Thanks, Martha.
Thank you. All right, I like this bundle with these gorgeous, what color do you call this?
What is it?
It's kind of it's not really olive green. It's more that yellow chartreuse kind of color. And this is stunning. Look at this piece. And this one is a fat quarter. I don't have the marked side of the selvage. That's beautiful. This one is
Welcome in, Prozel and Anita Hart and Jennifer.
also a fat quarter. I don't have the marked side. This cool dot one. And then this one is a 1/4 yard RJR. Sorry, by RJR Fabrics. 2005 SARI. That's beautiful. Look how pretty
Welcome
that
back,
is.
Candy Stickley.
Okay. So 2 fat quarters and a 1/4 yard. And that is running. Those are so pretty. I love these colors. So 3 really pretty pieces. Thank you for your bids. JLG is taking that set. Congrats.
JLG for me. Thanks, JLG.
All right, this is gorgeous. We've got this gorgeous dark green, and then we've got 2 this shirting stripe, and then this one's a woven shirting. This is gorgeous. And let's see what size these are.
Yeah,
so the dark green is, what's that?
Somebody asked about shirting yesterday.
Yeah, so the dark green is a fat quarter. This shirting that is a Moda Robin Pandolph vintage Moda is also a fat quarter. And then this woven shirting is also a fat quarter. So you're getting three
JLG.
gorgeous fat quarters there. Pull that up. That's right. Ooh, I love this piece. That is so pretty. Look at the detail in that print. It's beautiful. Nice little green on tan shirting, and then this woven. All right. I was just telling Bert today that greens are hard to sell, and it's my favorite color. So I look at this and I'm like, I love it. And then nobody bids on it. Oh, well, you guys are missing out. You need to start loving green more. All right, let's do a couple of individual pieces I found that are cute.
Welcome in, Sin.
I found another one of these. I sold one of these the other day that I think the background was purple. And it's this cute print with the purses on it. And it's by Michael Miller. And this is a 3rd yard piece, I think. A little bit bigger than 3rd yard. 14-inch width of fabric. This is so stinking adorable. So we're going to run that one. Isn't that cute? With all the different types of bags on it. Michael Miller, so you know it's really nice fabric too. And that one is going to R.L. Jacob.
Jaco. Thank you, RL.
And then nobody snagged these the other day. These are Michael Miller with this darling fish print that's called, this one is called Wacky Fish with Shark. So Wacky Fish with Shark, Michael Miller. And then this one is calling Santa, or it's called Santa Blowfish because it's got the blowfish with the Santa hat. Isn't that cute? And then this is a gorgeous tropical fish print by Hoffman International Fat Quarter. And then these two Michael Miller ones are 13 and a half, 13 and a half width of fabric. And then you've got this beautiful tropical fish fat quarter. So it's a tropical fish and fish bundle.
If you like sushi, it's a delicious bundle.
So here we go. So it's all 3 of those. Cute, 2 cute Michael Miller fish prints, and then this gorgeous Hoffman tropical fish. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you for your bids. And that is going to Joyce.
Fab.
Congrats.
Thank you, Joyce.
All right, these are fat quarter bundles that are all from the same line, and I have them in three bundles in 3 colorways. So this is the green set, and these are matching coordinating, and they are from
Meow Cow.
They are from Harvest Home by Brannick and Patek for Moda. So that's the collection they're from. These are really nice prints. And these are all fat quarters. So it's a 3 fat quarter bundle. So here's the set in the green. So you get that print, and this gorgeous paisley. So a beautiful Moda set that coordinates 3 gorgeous fat quarters. And that is going to Holly is taking that set. Congrats. Those are beautiful.
Thank
And
you,
then
Holly.
here's from the same
Welcome in,
set.
Baby Morris.
It's
Welcome
the
in,
same 3
everybody.
prints, only in the mustard kind of caramel camel color way. So you get the floral, that neat little print, and then this gorgeous paisley. In this case, I like this color. The green is beautiful.
Come in,
But
Meg.
this color is to die for. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. That paisley is so good. 3 fat quarters from Harvest Home Moda. And that is also
Welcome in,
going to
Janet.
Holly. Congrats.
Thank you, Holly.
All right, and then this
Welcome in,
is the
Trip.
same collection, but on this one we get the floral, this one, and then this one that is the larger print. And let me open that up so you can see how pretty this is. Has this beautiful design on it.
Tuesday to you.
And so you're getting these 3 fat quarters in this bundle. Also Harvest Home Moda. Here we go. That's running. Those 3 beauties. In the red.
Put in the
Thank you
bag
for
by
your
this
bids.
named Bird.
Hey, Phil, how are
RL
you?
Jaco takes
Happy
that.
Tuesday. Thank you, RL. Those are yours.
Thanks, RL.
All right, and then this is a fat quarter bundle that is I don't have marked selvage on this piece, but it's just a nice, I'm pretty sure that's a Moda print. And then this piece is Cold Winter Noses Sandy Gervais Moda. Just a nice little kind of berry. And then this one is Debbie Mum.
Oh, got a cake in the oven, huh?
All right, so those 3, they're not necessarily matchy, but they all have blue, dark blue backgrounds. So if someone wants those nice 3 fat quarters, Moda, and Debbie Mum. Thank you for your bids. I love this Debbie Mum print. Isn't that a cool print?
RL
That's
Jaco
going to
takes that.
RL
Sexy
Jaco.
fabric. Muy sexy.
All right, now let's look at these 3 gorgeous pieces.
Gorgeous.
This is a wow piece, and it's from Sorry by RJR from 2005, and it's a quarter yard.
Welcome in,
So
Cammy
quarter yard of that.
and Celise.
And then this one, I think is from the same line. Yeah, same line.
Welcome in, Mary P.
It's also a quarter yard. And then this one, same line, also a quarter yard. So look at this wow bundle. Quarter yards. Here we go. These are so beautiful. Look at those colors. That deep plum. So pretty.
Deep plum.
And these all coordinate from the
Sounds like
same
a
line.
candy.
And Martha is
Martha
taking those
takes
3
that.
gorgeous pieces. Congrats. Oh, I
Thanks,
probably
Martha.
should have put that with it. I think this is from the same one. I didn't notice. Let's look. This has to be from that same line, but I don't have the marked part of the selvage. But this coordinates perfectly. It's a quarter yard. I'm just going to run it by itself because it goes with that set. I should have seen it and grabbed it.
Welcome in, Craft.
So quarter
Coffee
yard,
cake and
that
candy.
same line. This is a gorgeous paisley.
Welcome, DMC Flyer.
And Martha is taking that. Congrats.
Martha.
All right, let's do these 3. They look beautiful together. The black background is fat quarter marked. Ooh, Brownstone collection by Ginger Cookie Company for Clothworks. It's definitely vintage. That's beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, and it's nice cotton
Welcome
too.
in Pell Mell,
And this is
Christy,
gorgeous.
and Libra.
And this one is not marked selvage, but it's definitely a nice piece. And then this one is Henry Glass, Crazy Daisy Buggy Barn Henry Glass. It's that nice little
Welcome in.
circle medallion print. And that one's a fat quarter. So 3 fat quarters there. So Vintage Cloth Works Brownstone. That is so pretty. And then we've got this gorgeous one and this Henry Glass one. And those are going to Joyce.
Joyce Bab.
Congrats.
Welcome in, Emily. Thanks, Joyce.
All right, these are meant to be together. They're 2 half yards. Let's see. This is from Nell's Flower Shop by Blackbird Design for Moda. And you get 2 half yards. So it's a full yard, 2 coordinating pieces. This is gorgeous. Here we go.
Welcome in, Stamex.
So
And
look, and this actually is not solid. See the design on that? It's kind of like a really cool swirl. And then look at this floral. That is so beautiful. So Blackbird Design Moda, Nell's Flower Garden. Going to JLG. Thank you.
JLG for me.
That's a nice set. Congrats. All right, we're gonna do these 3 pieces together. Let's see what they are. All right, this first one is a half yard butternut and blue by Brackman and Thompson Sedalia, 1850 to 1870. That's a beautiful design. Look how pretty that is. So that's the first piece. And let me just see. You know what? It's just shy of a half yard. It's a shy half yard at 17 inches. So 17-inch piece. And then this pretty red is a fat quarter Ben Artex called Angels Among Us. Look how pretty that is. All right, so that one and that one. And then this, I think, is probably a fat 1/8. Yeah, this one's a fat 1/8. That's also very pretty. I don't have the marked side of the selvage on that. All right, so you're getting those 3. 17-inch, a fat quarter, and a fat 1/8.
Welcome in, Argon and
There we
Kelly.
go. That is really pretty. Love this one. That is stunning. That is super pretty. Kind of has a marbly look. And that's going to Martha. Congrats, Martha.
Thanks, Marth.
All right, let's do. This is a full half yard by itself. It is Calico by Brannick and Thompson, Indian Paintbrush, 1850 to 1880 for Moda. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Look how pretty that is. And that one is a 20-inch half yard. That's running. That was such a pretty red. That would go well with patriotic stuff too, wouldn't it? You did it with because it's got the blue in there. It's a nice piece. And JLG.
JLG for moi. Takes that.
Congrats. All right, let's try. Let's do these three together. So this one is just a nice little micro.
Welcome in, Amanda Shell.
No mark on salvage. On that one, it's a fat quarter. That's your design. This one looks like it's a it's a little bit bigger than a quarter yard. It's a 10.5 inch width of fabric. Let's see if I have any marks. Whistling Well by somebody. Wishing Well. It's vintage. Oh, that's cute. I love those old selvages. Wishing Well. That's a cute piece. And then this is a pretty paisley fat quarter. No, I don't have the marked side. All right, so fat quarter, and what was this? 10.5 width of fabric.
Welcome in, Kristen. Welcome in, Care Ken or Kate Ken.
And that's running. So you've got, this was a fat quarter. This one is 10.5 width of
Hey, Midnight
fabric
Moonshine.
and another
Hey,
fat
Stacy Crafts. Welcome in.
JLG
for me.
Congrats. All right, I'm gonna pull out
All the stops.
the wovens that were in here. So if you love wovens, this is a beautiful gingham fat quarter yellow. So if you need to stock up on wovens, this is a gorgeous like shirting woven. That one's pretty. This one's a little plaid check. And those other two are fat quarters. This one is a fat eighth. So fat eighth of that one. And then this one is a fat quarter of this peach plaid woven. All right, so 3 fat quarters and a fat eighth in wovens. There we go. Beautiful wovens, 3 fat quarters and a fat eighth. All wovens. Those are really pretty pieces. And Bella is taking those. Congrats.
La Bella Latkin.
Here we go.
Thanks, Bella.
Let's see. All right, let's do a couple of larger pieces. Oh, and I haven't done any batiks. Do we have batik people here today? Any batik people here today that want batiks? All right, this one is Aunt Grace Through the Year by Judy Rothermel for Marcus Brothers from June 2003. And it's this gorgeous cream with the little pink gifts and blue bows. So Judy Rothermel, I have a yard.
Yes, Melissa's a batik lover.
We're gonna run this one in half yards. And I'll cut it out of print. Judy Rothermel, Aunt Grace. Here's the first half yard of that running. That is so cute. Such a cute print. And this is for half yard. Thank you, Bella. All right, and here is the second half yard of that running.
La Bella
Aunt
Latkin.
Grace, Judy Rothermel. Someone else wants the second half, or if you want the full yard, that's running again. All right, no takers on the second half of that, so we'll cut that for Bella. That is a darling print. All right, how many batik people said something?
One that I saw.
One that you saw. Okay.
Others were shy.
Others were being shy. I don't find bundles that we can do. Then we'll see if some more people come in that want batiks. All right, this one feels like a half yard. This is Wyndham Fairmount Park Industrial Revolution 1876 1880. That's gorgeous. And this is a 19-inch half yard. Wyndham. That one's running. If someone wants that pretty piece. This one also would look nice with patriotic stuff. Kind of a purpley dark blue, and then the reds on the light beige. That's a pretty piece, and that's going to Martha. Congrats, that's yours. Let me find your bag. Right there. All right, let's do I think these are both fat quarters. They look like, yeah, these are both, I think, fat quarters that are Judy Rothermills. I don't have Mark on this one though, so I'm not positive. Actually, that one doesn't have the same kind of selvage. All right, but we're gonna run these two together. This one is a Judy Rothermill for sure, and then this one I don't know. I don't have the marked side, but look how gorgeous those are together. Two fat quarters. Hey, triple A or double A. We are here. All right, let me do these two fat quarters. Here we go. One's a Judy Rothermill. I'm going to start this at 5. You get them both. So this one's marked Judy Rothermill, and this one I don't know, but it might be also a Judy. Those are both gorgeous. They're like light beige with that muted purple. So pretty. Bella is taking those.
La Bella.
Here you go.
Thank you, Bella.
Yeah, we are on, and let me look and see if I see. All right, this one is
Welcome in,
Wyndham,
Mark Hart.
and this one I think is a larger piece. Yeah, this is a Wyndham Nancy Gear, circa 1880. It's like a ticking, or it's a pinstripe with the little purple floral bundle there. This is gorgeous. And I have a full yard of this one. We'll run 2 half yards if you want the whole piece. Here's the first half. First half of this Nancy Gear running. The little purple flowers. And it is Wyndham Presents American Threads by Nancy Gear, circa 1880. There's a half yard running of that one.
Nope, no takers on that.
Okay. All right, let me find some of these shirting ones that I probably had. I already ran some of them. But I've got some that are more florals. This one's a good one. Let's see what this one's by. All right, this one is a Judy Rothermel, 19th century backgrounds. And I have a yard of this one in the blue. So we'll run that in halves. Here's the first half running Judy Rothermel. 19th century backgrounds, half yard running. A neat little kind of cream with the blue, dark blue print. Liz is taking it in the yard.
H, dulce, dulce.
Thank you, Liz. And here is the second half of that Judy Rothermel running. And Liz wants the whole piece. I don't blame you. This is beautiful. And that's coming your way.
Liz H.
Congrats.
Thank you, Liz.
Here you go. All right, these are little pieces of this same print in two different colors. It's this cute little shirting that has like a buttons type thing, and it's Nancy Gear 1880. This piece is a quarter yard, so 9-inch with the fabric. And then I have this same print in the purple colorway as a like a fat 8 that's a little bit wider. So it's 14 by 22. So
Welcome
14
in,
by
Jody.
22 and a quarter yard. So same print in two pieces. Nancy here we go. Such a cute print with the little buttons, the little shirting with the little buttons, and you get a large fat 8 size piece and then a quarter yard. And
La
taking
bella.
those, congrats. That's coming to you.
Thank you, Bella.
All right, this one I think is a yard. This is Brannick and Patek Moda from the, let's see. I think that says something of spring. I don't know. Roses of spring? No, that doesn't say. Dates of spring? I don't know. It's hard to tell what that says. They did a font
Papayas of
script.
spring, maybe?
What?
Papayas of
No,
spring?
not papayas.
Well, you said dates. I mean, I'm just saying other tropical fruit.
Something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's beautiful. It's a light tan with these little dark purple floral print. So Moda, I've got a yard. Here is the first half of that running. And then I'll run the second half if someone wants that beautiful Moda. Little dark purple flowers on a light tan.
Welcome
beige.
in, Jennifer and
Okay,
Natalie.
that. All right, let's see if we can do another fat quarter bundle here or smaller piece bundle. Actually, this one's a half yard. Ooh, this is a vintage Fay Liberman Burgess Marcus brother. Let's run it by itself. That's gorgeous. So vintage Fay, and it measures 19-inch with the fabric. That's a pretty one. Little purple and goldenrod colored flowers on a light beige. Vintage Marcus Brothers, Faye Burgess. JLG is taking that pretty piece.
JLG for me. Thank you, JLG.
All right, this piece, I believe, is a fat quarter. Wyndham Harriet Beecher Stowe Center presents American Woman's Home Collection. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a fat quarter.
American woman, get away from me.
And then we're going to put it with this piece.
American woman.
It is also a fat quarter, and I don't have the marked side of selvage. They're getting this one and this one fat quarters. And then we're also going to put this fat quarter in. And this one, I don't have marked side of selvage, and it's missing a little chunk off the corner.
Welcome in, Jeanette Bennett.
All right. So three fat quarters. One of them is missing that little chunk off the corner. Here we go.
Welcome in, Lily.
Are three fat quarters, one missing a little chunk. Here we go. It's just like a little, 3-inch square.
Just a taste.
Just a little taste. So getting those three fat quarters. This one's a Wyndham. Some pretty purple in there. Tara is getting that set. Congrats.
Double T takes that, bad girl. Thank you, Tara.
All right, this is a half-yard Thimbleberry RJR. It's an 18.5-inch Thimbleberry. That's a cute piece. Half-yard Thimbleberry is running. It's a nice little small print floral. And that one is going to
Joyce Bab. Babylon Sisters, shake it.
This one's kind of cool.
Thanks,
This
Joyce
one
Bab.
is Wyndham Presents Steamer Trunk
Babylon
Treasures
Sisters,
by
shake it.
Pat Speth, circa 1840.
So young.
That's kind of cool, isn't it? And this one is an 18.5-inch half-yard.
Welcome in, Deli Boss.
That one's running. So neat. Wyndham with that cool steamer trunk. So I think this would have been a print that would have been, how they used to paper the inside of those cool old steamer trunks? That's probably what this print came from, is something they copied out of that. No
Hey,
paper.
Google Eyes for Life.
Hey, Google Eyes, how are you? Let's see what else I've got here.
Welcome in, Sherry.
That I like.
Welcome in, Joe Beck.
This feels vintage to me.
Welcome in, Cowgirl.
But it might not be. It might just be a repro, but I don't have the marked side, and it's a fat quarter. Just has that kind of vintage feel. It's a little bit more silky. I don't have matte marked side of selvage on this one. It's also a fat quarter.
Redman 99.
And then this one also do not have marked side, also a fat quarter. So three different really pretty fat quarters that I don't know what they are. It's a fun bundle. Here we go. Some really cool retro prints there. That's pretty. And I really like this one that feels vintage. Isn't that pretty? Little kind of charcoal and then little pops of red. And then this one and that
Babylon
one. Joyce.
Sisters. Shake it. Thanks, Joyce.
Thank you. All right, these are two like kind of patriotic vibe quarter yards. This one, and I don't have the marked part of the selvage. And then this one, same size, and it is marked Baum, Baum Textiles. And these are both.
Because it's the bomb.
Let me just make sure they're both 9-inch. They look like it. Yeah, these are both 9-inch. The one is about 10-inch. This back one is a little bit lighter. So 2 quarter yards. And that's running. Just super pretty. Look at that pretty print. Light background, and you've got the red and blue kind of starbursts. And then this pretty little swirl with little stars. No takers on that. Okay.
No takeries. Welcome in, Gabba.
Okay, I didn't show this one yet. Let's see what this one is. All right, this one is marked
T. Thomas is in
Classic Shirtings by Little Quilts for Henry Glass. 1676. And it's just a nice little floral Henry Glass. And I have, let's see, yard and we'll call it a quarter. It's about 10.5 inches. So a yard and a quarter of this. This is super soft cotton. Wow. Beautiful. So let's run halves on this one. So here is the first half of this Henry Glass.
Henry Glass half full.
Nice cream color with those little blue flowers. Henry Glass.
Enrique Glass.
Nice little print. Liz is taking a half yard. Thank you.
Liz.
Here is the second half
Thanks,
of that
Lindsay.
running. So you'll get a full yard and about 5 extra inches per piece. And it looks like Liz is going to take the whole thing. So you get the whole thing.
Liz
Yeah,
H. Dope.
Congrats.
Reppin' Florida and the east, southeast coast states.
So we picked up a new haul of fabric today, and the lady was from Florida originally. And I asked her, I'm like, so what do you think of the weather here? And she just kind of looked at me like, let's just say it's hard to move from Florida anywhere else in the country, probably, as far as weather is concerned. All right, this is Civil War Era by Sarah Morgan, and it is a quarter yard. It's kind of it's tan with kind of a midnight blue, purpley plaid check color on there. So quarter yard.
I don't know. Humidity in Florida would get to me.
Yeah, the humidity would be hard. All right, this was a fat quarter, but she fussy cut something very specific out of this fat quarter. So it's missing that whole edge. And this is Staples by Marsha McCloskey.
Oh, the humidity sucks.
So a shy fat quarter. Let me just give you an idea how much is missing. It's about,
It was 28 this morning.
really? Wow. It's about
Huh.
15 inches. You're actually not missing too much off of there. All right, so that one, and let's do
Welcome in, Patty.
this piece, which was a 1/4 yard, and then that much is missing. So it was a 1/4 yard missing that much.
Welcome in, Rowena.
All right, so fat 1/4 missing about 3 inches, 1/4 yard missing a big chunk, and then this one's a 1/4 yard. So those 3 pieces.
Wow, freeze warning. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy for Florida.
Wrong time of year because the citrus crop can take. It's interesting because 28 degrees. When I worked in the citrus industry, you could have 28 degrees for 4 hours. Anything beyond that, and the crop is screwed.
Thank you, Bella. Those were fun.
Bella, la bella Lutkin.
Yeah, that's true because you've got a lot of citrus and other winter fruits and vegetables there
Thanks,
that
Bella.
can be affected. All right, this is just a fun, cute little fat 1/4 for Christmas that has these silly elves. I don't know who did this print, but isn't that
Welcome in,
darling?
Kiko.
And I don't have anything else to go with it. So it's just running as a single cute elf fat 1/4 that I think's darling. They kind of remind me of some of those cartoons that were on in the 70s.
Yeah,
Doesn't that face kind of look like those?
yeah.
It's cute. And Holly
Holly
likes that cute
MCG
piece.
takes that.
Congrats.
Thanks, McG.
All right. Let's do um a couple of batiks. Let me just start with some smaller pieces and see where we're at. With batiks, would you guys rather have variety or matchy? I kind of think you would rather have variety, but let me know if I'm wrong. These are all salesman sample pieces. So you can tell because they're not a uniform size. They're, they're like big square pieces. So this one's like 14 by 14 square, and it has the pinked edges. So sales reps would come around and show them the new batiks that were coming out. So I'm just going to give you 3 different batiks of these salesman sample size pieces.
Danielle.
So they're going to be about that size, 14 by 14.
We did get an answer that they would like variety.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a nice dark one, a little bit lighter, and then you've got this really
Welcome
pretty
in,
orange green mix. So I'll try to give you 3 different ones that are, nice variety. And Martha's
Martha. Thanks, Martha.
So little sales rep samples. Let's do 1, 2, and
Look,
3.
thank you. Welcome in, Daisy Loves Fabric.
And they're all going to be just different sizes. Just know that they're, large scrap size pieces. And I'm not going to try and tell you all the sizes. So here we go. That's a nice variety. So you've got a teal, a dark red, maroon, and that royal blue. Pretty marbly batiks. Let's see, this is my first time on Whatnot. So you're learning. Well, welcome. So if you
takes that.
need help learning how, let us know.
Martha.
So the first thing you have to do, if you haven't already done it, if you want to make any bids, you have to put your
Credit card
information in the wallet. And the wallet is right there.
A little higher.
little higher, right there on your screen.
I guess it depends upon
So
the
you
phone.
just tap that, make sure your information's correct in there for purchasing and shipping. And then when we are running
She's
an
already got
item,
that. The wallet is
the
ready.
wallet's ready. All right. And so then when we run something, you'll see on the bottom of your
Welcome in,
screen
Esther.
that something's running, and you'll see that little yellow bar. And to bid, you just swipe it. I can't
So-
remember if you swipe right to left or left to right. I think it's left to right. Am I right? So, oh, you're learning how to quilt and
So
sew.
what you do
Congrats,
is
welcome.
you write this down and memorize it.
What?
Bert is cool. Repeat it 50 times. Bert is cool. Bert is cool.
All right, we'll run one more of these sample sets of batiks and then move on. It doesn't look like anyone else is swiping on the batiks. So here's one more. This one, you've got this gorgeous fuchsia red
that works.
greens. This beautiful
Yes,
green.
there'll be a
This one's
quiz
got
later.
purples and
That's right,
blues.
JLG. Who is the coolest?
She knows where her bread is buttered on shows. There you go.
Martha takes that.
Thank you. All right, we can run some more of those later. All right, I have this one. I think I have two left at this maybe. This really cute storybook panel that is called Zany Barnyard. Let me pull that up. Yeah, I have two of these left. And it's a Henry Glass print. Henry.
Welcome in, Taylor Cash.
So it makes a cute little barnyard storybook.
Fell
So your
into
panel goes
burning
here to
fire.
here, and then
Down,
it comes
down,
with the
down.
instructions. So I have two
The
of these, so I can
flames
run it twice if more than one person. And this one has the instructions on the bottom there.
That ring of fire.
And I always open these up completely to cut them so that you get the full, because they don't always print them exactly straight. So this is cute.
I mean, Carol
So
Bar.
if someone wants one of these, it's running. Little Zany Barnyard storybook panel that you put together to make a cloth storybook. It's adorable with the little barn prints. There's a giraffe. Since when was a giraffe in the barn? I don't know. But in this story, apparently the
African
giraffe.
barn, I guess.
Let's see. Oh, there's interesting animals. So zany.
It's a zany barn.
Zany. So zany barnyard. Okay. So not traditional animals in the barn in this story. All right. So no takers on that. Let me get the flash sales running on if anyone wants any mystery fat quarters out of the buy it now, because we have you can pick up some fat quarters to add to your order. So the first one I'm going to start is anything except for batik or Civil War. So that's on flash sale. You just get a nice fat quarter that I pick out and send to you. And I try, if you have an order, I try to kind of maybe look at your vibe and pick out something nice that you probably will like. And then this is the batik. If you want a batik fat quarter, that's running on flash. And then here are the Civil War fat quarters. And those will run for quite a while. So you can just run in and grab one of those if you're interested in any of those. Grabbing one of those. Okay. Let me put these back up. And let's look at some of these other pieces on the shelf. So this is a Chanticleer piece, half yard, it looks like. Oh, that's cute. Granny's Nursery Rhymes by Darlene Zimmerman for Chanticleer Fabrics. So it's one of those cute retro
Welcome in,
prints. It has
BG
little
Treasures.
merry-go-rounds and ribbons, and it's kind of a lilac colored background. And this one is a
Scents
20-inch half yard.
Tell
That's
us the time.
Let me get that one running. So cute little Chanticleer, little merry-go-rounds and little bows and ribbons. Half yard. Thank you, Bella, for your bin purchase. All right, no takers on that one. Do we have any wool people here today? Because I do have the small, medium, like tiny, medium, and large wool bundles that we can run if people are interested in wool. All right, this is a little quarter yard piece, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 10-inch width of fabric that just has all these cute animals that you could fussy cut because they did them all separate. It's a cute print. Very cute print. There's a cool tropical rainforest frog, a big pig, a skunk, a zebra. Lots of cute animals on there. If someone wants this little quarter yard piece, it's running now. Yeah, that's a good one for fussy cutting animals, isn't it? Or making little stamps or something cute, appliques. And that one's going to
Tater
Tara.
tar. Tater tar. Tara.
All right, and then
Sorry about that,
this
Tara.
piece is like it's a big fat quarter of
Welcome in, McKaylee Casey.
this one, and I don't have the marked side of the selvage, but it's a row print, and it's like one row is football, then you've got basketball, and then you've got baseball. Little cartoon kids, and it's a fat quarter. That's really cute. So if someone wants
That's
that
right,
little
tater tot.
fat quarter with the little football, basketball, and baseball team on there. It's cute. Little row print. No takers on that one. Okay. Did I get a response on wool?
Does anybody want wool? Felted wool in the bundle bags?
We'll run another one of Bert's scrap bags. Let's see what's in here. This one's got a few pieces of batik and then some other stuff. So there's a few little scraps of batiks and then some other stuff in there. So this is an 8-ounce. All right, and then we can do some wool. 8-ounce scrap bag. Here we go. And there are some batiks in there. I see that one's a batik. There's a couple there. That's a neat houndstooth. Tara knows these scrap bags are good. Thank you, Tara. Congrats.
Tara tar. Thank you, Tara.
All right, so let me show you the different size bags. You can tell me which one you like. So this is the mini piece.
Welcome rainy day. Welcome Susie.
So it's literally just little, chunks of felted wool. And I have these in there for.
Welcome in.
They're a
Rabia.
3-ounce bag.
Jane,
So
Jane,
it weighs about 3 ounces, but you get a lot of little wool scraps in there that you can do stuff with. So if someone wants one of these, that one's running. So it's like a sandwich bag crammed full of little wool scraps. You can see they're pretty small pieces, but there's a lot of variety in there. And Tara's going to take one of those.
The wool bag.
All right. And then these are
Tara.
like the medium size scraps where you get some pretty decent size pieces and also quite a bit of variety in there.
Welcome in, animal lady.
And they weigh 4 to 5 ounces. So 4 to 5 ounces of medium sized pieces of felted wool. You get a nice amount of variety in there. Bunch of different, I tried to make them, so that you get a lot of different colors. And that one is
Tara
gold too.
takes that bad girl. Thank you, Tara.
And then here is this one's another medium size. And I crammed this in a bag that's a little bit too small.
Welcome in.
This is actually a really good one because the pieces are pretty uniform. Like they're nice squares.
Unicorn.
Some of them might have little bits cut out of them, but they're all pretty uniform. So that's a nice bundle of the medium. Here we go. That one's running. So look at all these different colors.
Sarah got my joke.
So nice squares mostly. Wool, felted wool. And that's a rainy day. Congrats. And I'm going to cram it back in this little bag. Maybe. Maybe not. Do you have a bigger bag that you can put this in?
Yeah.
Because it just really didn't fit in that.
Let's put it in this one.
All right. Bert's got a better bag. Thank you.
A better, bigger bag.
All right. And then here's let's see. And I have some felted wool large pieces too that I'll sell individually. All right, this is one of the larger piece bundles. So you don't get as much variety, but you get bigger pieces of felted wool. So there's that one. Someone wants that one. And these weigh just under 8 ounces. So I filled them right up to, I weigh them until they weigh right around 8 ounces. So you get some nice felted wool, big pieces in there.
And I ran around
And
so
Tara
far
is taking that one.
away. I just ran. Welcome in, Sandra Van and Allison.
Thank you.
Couldn't get away. Little flock of seagulls there for you, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the other large one I have put together. And this one is mostly greens. If no one likes this, I can mix it up and find some other pieces.
Welcome in, DCS.
Does anyone want
welcome in,
full green? Or I'm feeling like I should mix it up. So let's hold off on that one, and I'll try and grab some other pieces because
welcome in, Cato Potato.
That I can mix it in with. This is a medium bag. This one's nice. It's got some really pretty pieces. Let's run this one. I love this piece. Look at this gorgeous piece that has this herringbone in all the colors. Love that piece. And then you get this gorgeous yellow, green, and a little bit of blue plaid. So these felted pieces. Those are
the rainy day.
This one is like a bunch in one piece. You've got all the pretty colors in there. That one's coming to you.
Thank you, Rainy.
All right. And then does anyone want me to run? These weigh the same as a large. So they're they're a $6 start, and you get a huge piece of felted wool. And I can tell you the measurements if you want, because they weighed 8 ounces. So I just pulled them, just under 8 ounces. So this one's 13 wide by 54 long. So 13 by 54, this gorgeous red felted. I'll try it and see if anyone wants this one. So 13 by 54, beautiful red felted wool.
Welcome in Angie Pie and Kathy P.
That's a fuzzball, sorry. And Rainy is taking that.
Rainy. Thank you, Rainy.
And then I have a nice big piece in black. This one is 17 wide by 42 long.
But I'm stuck in
17 by 42, beautiful black felted wool.
Welcome in Florida Glass Girl, L. Carol, and Thrifting
Running.
Vintage.
Just a nice black. Thank you for your bid. So that one is CS. Thank you for your first purchase. Nice piece of felted wool.
Welcome to the madness.
Thank you.
Thank you, DC.
All right. And then this is gorgeous. Look at this beautiful plaid felted. Kind of looks Scottish. And this piece,
If it's no Scottish, it's crop.
is about 58 wide by 58 long by about 16 and a half wide. Ooh, that is so pretty. It's like that heathered purples. And then you've got all those other colors in there. So this is a beautiful piece. And that one is running.
Personally felted by the Loch Ness Monster. Believe it or not, true story. I made that rumor up just a few seconds ago.
This is so pretty. Look at those colors. That one is going to MCC. Thank you so much for your first purchase.
Congratulations.
All right, and not to compete with this one, but this is also very gorgeous. Nice plaid, felted. And this one,
that's right,
measures.
Thank you, Lindsay.
17 wide by about 56. So 17 by 56. Beautiful yellows, blues, greens, a little pop of like a rust color in there. This is a pretty piece as well. That's running. $17 by 56.
You know what's really fun? Wool against bare skin. It's just delicious.
Felted isn't as bad. It's a little bit.
Rainy takes that.
Thank you, Rainy. All right.
Everybody should try that.
Here is one more medium bag. So these are the medium-sized chunks, and you get a decent amount of variety. And
make a wool undershirt.
So there's a few little pieces popped there in the middle because I was trying to make it weigh the right amount. So I put a few little pops of color in there. Let me show you that.
Sheep never complain about wool against their skin.
This is a medium bundle.
Welcome in, Ashley, Andrea, and Lolly.
Here we go. That's running.
Lolly's
so you get a big chunk of that. Some bright blue, some more cool blues.
Hey, Desert Sisters Creations.
So you get all of these, and then there's a few fun pieces, some nice cream. And
grab that bad girl. We're not gonna take it.
Thank you, Tara. That's
No,
coming to you.
we ain't gonna take it.
All right. Anyone interested
We're
in
not
these
gonna
last
take it
two
anymore.
like mini piece
Thank you, Twisted
bundles?
Sister.
It's like a sandwich bag crammed full, and they weigh about 3 ounces. So little tiny pieces. All right, that one's running. Just a lot of variety in there, little pieces of felted wool scraps. Right, there's one big piece right there.
Rainy.
Rainy is taking that. And then this
you,
one
Rainy.
is really tiny. I mean, these are like, let me just see if they're even, some of these are even. They're like 3/4 inch square pieces, a lot of them. So a ton of little tiny pieces. And then there's a few little bigger ones. But this is a little tiny piece felted wool bundle. That's right. If someone wants this little bag.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Anatevka, Anatevka.
And that's going to Tara.
Tara takes that.
Yes, thank you, Liz. Reminding everybody, check your rewards right there, and you get coupons every so often. And make sure you redeem those.
Welcome in, Aunt Kathy.
Oh, I have one more. One more. Look at this one. It's all tiny, all tiny. Little 3/4 inch tiny squares. They're cute. I don't know what you guys would do with them. What do you guys do with tiny pieces this small?
You make very,
They're just
very
kind of fun.
small coats for
So someone wants that little
crickets.
bag full of tiny wool felted pieces. And Rainy is on that one.
Rainy
And she gets
grabs those bad
grab-
girls. Thank you, Rainy.
All right. Does anyone want a beautiful piece of, this is what kind of like what I call like a peppered cotton woven. And this is a beautiful like caramel honey color. And I have a full yard of this one. Yeah, that's a full yard. I'm just making sure there's no cuts or fades on it. And that, yeah, that's a full yard.
Welcome in, K Graham.
That's your color right there. It's a beautiful honey color, woven peppered cotton look fabric. Anyone interested in that? I can do either halves for 4 or the whole piece for 8. Anyone interested in that? Let's try it as the full yard first. And then if no one takes it, I'll ask if anyone wants the half. So beautiful honey colored woven pepper type cotton. Shot, it's kind of like a shot cotton, only thicker. If you know, if you've worked with Cafe shot cottons, kind of has a similar feel, but a little bit thicker, more hefty. No one on that. And then I have a similar piece in like a charcoal color. And it's also a full yard. So if someone wants that one, let me just open it up because I'm always, I need to always remember to check because she needed a piece, she would cut it for something. She did tons of beautiful applique work, and yeah, I don't see any cuts in this one. So full yard of that charcoal woven is running. Someone wants that piece. Thank you, DCS.
Welcome in, Brittany. Welcome in, Cassandra.
And that's coming your way.
Welcome
That's a
in,
beautiful
Tar
piece.
Sandy. DCS 111
Congrats.
or 1,111. Excuse me.
Coming your way.
Yes, I can count.
Can he? All right. I can play. Do you guys want to play the Fat Eighth game that we've done before? I do have some, but not as many as we had before because I ran out of time to get it all ready. And also, let me see if I can make a couple more wool bundles with those.
And then
pieces.
just like that, she disappears.
Sorry.
What's up with that?
Well, I wanted to maybe make some bundles that were more variety of those with those greens so that they don't get all green. So you know I have some big pieces in here that I can mix in.
Welcome in, Bohemian Plus.
So that we can make.
Do not adjust your screens. Dana has disappeared.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take
Welcome in, Taylor.
these and divide it into 3. 1,
Oh, there's her shoulder.
2, 3. And then we'll just go like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1.
Is that checkered flag yardage behind Dana? Checkered
3.
flag. Checkered flag.
2, 3. Let's see. Checkered flag.
Oh, up there in the thing. That's not part of this sale though.
Where?
Right up there. The
Oh. Yeah, those are our other stock. Because we have to keep the estate sale stuff separate. Okay, so I'm gonna work on these bundles where you're gonna get this is a large piece felted wool, and this one is so you're gonna get 8 ounces
welcome in, red pickup.
of felted wool. So you're gonna get that green, this gorgeous kind of salmony pink, this mustard yellow, and then that lighter yellow. So you're gonna get that bundle. So this is the wool large bundle. That's running if someone wants that bundle. So that's a gorgeous green, that pretty salmon color, this dark yellow, and the lighter yellow. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to our good friend Lolly. Thank you, Lolly.
Lolly is Sidawan.
All right, so here's another similar bundle like that. This one has
Thank you, Lolly.
this
Lolly.
dark mustard,
Hello,
couple of
hello,
reds, this
Lolly.
beautiful purple, and then this green, and then a big strip of the darker green. So all of that. There we go. That's right. So that bundle of wool, and again, these are all right around 8 ounces. Felted wool. And Chrissy is taking that bundle.
Chrissy
Thank you,
Woo.
Chrissy.
Thank you, Chrissy Woo.
All right, let me weigh this one, make sure it's good enough. Yep, that one's right at 8 ounces. Okay, so this bundle is running. You get this dark maroon, this gorgeous marbled green, mauve, big piece, and some little bit smaller pieces of the red, and this gorgeous yellow. So that bundle. And that's going to Rainy. Congrats, Rainy.
One sec.
One sec. He's trying to bundle some wool. All right, Rainy's getting that bundle.
Thank you, Rainy.
All right. Oh, here's a bag if you need another one. I can bring the wool bag over if you guys want me to and do a few more bundles. Because I have a big like kitchen bag full of some of those larger pieces. You guys want me to make a few more of those? Okay, let me grab it.
Come on, Eileen. Welcome in, Michelle.
I'm going to start with a medium size one because I've
exclusive.
got a really nice bundle of the smaller, but not super small pieces. So I'm going to make it about 4 ounces. I mean, a little bit over 4 because those are 4 to 5 ounce piece bundles. All right, this is 4.5 ounces. So this is the medium. And these are nice uniform pieces too. Look at all of this. And some of them are squares. That's gorgeous. Look at that. So you get a ton of variety in that bundle.
Lolly takes that.
Thank you, Lolly. Okay, do you need a bag or do you got one?
Nope, I got it.
Okay. And let's reach in the wool bag and see what we can pull out here. So I'm just going to kind of stack some pieces on until it's right at about 8. Give you some nice variety. All right, that one's right at 8. So we have a huge piece of this terracotta. It's got a little fade right there. But look at this wool. That's a nice piece. That one looks to have been dyed. This is gorgeous.
Welcome in,
Got a
Mimi.
huge chunk of that. And then you've got a little bit smaller piece of this lilac, and then a nice big couple of pieces of that light green. All right, so that's a large 8-ounce bundle. Here we go. That's running. So all of that. They didn't like that bundle.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Oh, now they're in on it. Okay. That one
Tara,
going to
take
Tara.
that.
Congrats.
Thank you, Tara.
That's a little bit heavy. A little bit smaller piece. All right, there we go. All right, so you're getting this nice herringbone plaid. Big chunk of that one, a chartreuse. Ooh, that's pretty. And then this big terracotta piece. So those 4. This is a large bundle, 8-ounce. That's running. That beautiful herringbone plaid. That chartreuse piece is really good. Look at how nice that felted wool is. That's a pretty one. Thank you for your bids. And that one's going
Chrissy
to
Woo
Chrissy.
takes that.
All right, let's
Thank you,
do
Chrissy.
another medium size, like smaller pieces. But that's really nice. Small. All right, let's see if we're at. All right, so between this is 4.5 ounces. This is a little package that says hand dyed wool from Primitive Gatherings, Manisha, Wisconsin. And it's got, gosh, what, 10 or so? Yeah, it looks like there's 10 squares, 5-inch squares. And then you've got this, this, this. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a couple of pieces of that, and a piece of pink, that one. So that's a nice medium bundle of wool. Here we go. That's running. So medium bundle, felted wool, including this nice little packet of squares that are so pretty. Look at those. And that's going to
Lolly
Lolly.
61.
Congrats. We've got a couple of pieces that are big. Let me just see. Okay. All right. Bert's saying call it on the wool. Let me run one large neutral piece. So I was thinking that would be, because I haven't really run any large neutral pieces. All right. I'm just going to run this one by weight. So let me just weigh it really quick and I'll tell you what it measures. It's just a nice big piece. Neutral felted wool. It's very nice wool too. And that one measures or weighs 2.3 ounces. And it measures 14 by 22. So 14 by 22 neutral felted wool. And I'll just run it by weight. That's right. So it's that nice neutral piece of felted wool. 14 by, what did I say it was?
22.
22. And that one is going to Lolly.
Lolly takes that. Thank you, Lolly.
All right. Let's run a couple of giveaways. Let's do a buyer giveaway. Everyone get in. So for buyer giveaways today, I have, so everyone that made a purchase, I have a little wool scrap bag if someone wants that one. I have this cute pair of little super sharp with the little cover scissors. Did we just get rated? Who rated us? Thank you for the raid. The Crafting Pig. Thank you so much for the raid. We have a giveaway running that's a buyer giveaway. So as soon as that one draws, we will do a follower giveaway and I will share your profile. Thank you so much for that raid. And the Crafting Pig. Let me pull up your profile on the other phone. So all our buyers get in. So wool bag, little scissors, or you can also choose this really cute little fancy style needle threader that has that kind of thing, and it has a little cap on it. Isn't that cute? All right, so everyone in that made a purchase will draw that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your choice. Joyce, congrats. You just won. Would you like the little wool scrap bag, the needle threader, or the pink scissors? Which would you like? The pink scissors. You got that, Joyce. Congrats. All right, let me find your bag because Bert left me for a minute. All right. All right, and then let me get a follower giveaway running so everyone can get in. Thank you so much for the raid. And for the follower giveaways, we have these cute little fabric swatches, and it comes with a little one of these style little needle threaders is in the bag with the scrap of fabric too. So, all right. So everyone get in for that, and you get to pick one. Those scissors are going to Joyce.
Joyce.
And then
Okay.
if you'll hand me your phone, I'll pull up the Crafting Pigs profile. Thank you so much for that raid. Let's pull up your profile here. All right, the Crafting Pig's name is Maddie. And Maddie, you don't have another show for us to bookmark. So everybody give her a follow, but please get another show on your schedule. And if you need help with how to navigate whatnot, I do seller chats. So it looks like you're pretty new seller. So come to my seller chats Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and we're doing one tomorrow night also. So if you need help with that, and if you want to get a show scheduled, we can bookmark it for you. All right, and thank you so much for that raid. Is everybody in that giveaway? I'll let it run, so everyone get in there, and we'll run some more fabric. Let's do a couple of, let's do a variety pack of batiks. And these are most likely either quarter yards or fat quarters. This one's a quarter yard. So we have a quarter yard of that one. This one's also a quarter yard. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that pink color. And then this one is a beautiful brown.
Story of home.
And this one is, that one's a fat quarter. So you get 2 pieces that are quarter yards and 1 piece that is a fat quarter, the brown one. So there we go. 3 different beautiful batiks. And running those as a bundle. You get all 3 pieces. Here we go. 3 beautiful batiks. 2 that are quarter yards and 1 that's a fat quarter. Batik bundle. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to
Martha.
Congrats.
Martha, Martha, Martha. I know, it's Marcia. Thanks, Martha.
All right, let's do.
Welcome in, Debbie. Welcome in, Margarita. Welcome in, Lisa.
Let me find another variety bundle here.
Welcome in, Shelly
All right,
Drexen.
here's
Crazy
3 more batiks. This one
pancakes.
is kind of like terracotta. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That is neat how they did that. So it goes ombre, it goes the lighter, darker. And that one's a fat quarter. And this one is also a fat quarter. That's beautiful. So 2 fat quarters and then one more. Let's do this one. And that one is also a fat
Welcome in. Bienvenida
All right,
jalapeno.
so 3
Win, Vicky.
petite fat quarters. Here we go. That's running.
There's lots to come, Hodgepodge. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Everybody get that giveaway. And Martha is
takes
gonna
that
take
bad
that
girl.
set of batiks. 3 beautiful fat quarters coming to you.
Thanks, Martha. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. A real live Yankee Doodle boy.
All right, this is a nice
Rainy
Civil
Day
War
takes the
piece.
giveaway.
Who does?
Rainy.
Hey, congrats. So you get to choose. So I've got this pretty teal, this purple, or this purple that has a cute little print on it. Which one would you like? 1, 2, or 3? And all of them have one of these little needle threaders in there.
Number
So
1.
number 1, and that's coming to you.
Thank you, Rainy.
Congrats.
Congrats.
All right, I'm pretty sure this is a Judy Rothermel. It is. Ooh, this is a nice one. So this is a beautiful Judy Rothermel, and it is marked Civil War dressing gowns from the collection of Judy Rothermel, Marcus Brothers. I'm going to run this in 2 halves. This is an out of print Judy Rothermel. If you know, you know. Here's the first half of that one running. Beautiful shirting design. It runs this way with the selvage. It's like a nice like light tan stripe with a little
Yo,
kind of
Andrea.
salmon colored, coral colored flowers. Super pretty.
DCS 111 takes
the first
that.
half. Here is the second half if you want the full yard. Bid twice. Here's the second half. That running. Beautiful Judy Rothermel Civil War dressing gowns. Beautiful shirting type stripe. And DCS is taking that whole beautiful piece.
DCS, I keep saying 111. 1,111.
Thank you. Good get. That's a pretty, pretty piece.
Thank you, DCS.
All right. This is gorgeous.
Welcome in, Kay and ma'ams.
This one is marked designed by Virginia Robertson for fabric quilt. It's probably vintage because that's a vintage look selvage for sure. And this piece is a full yard. Here's what your print looks like. That's pretty. It's an off-white cream with the little purple flowers and little purple design in the background. And we'll run this one in halves. Here's the first half of that one running. So vintage fabric quilt.
Welcome in, Strawberry Thrift.
Half yard.
Strawberry fields forever.
And DCS.
DCS, me siento.
Here's the second half of that one running. Second half. Fabric quilt. The designer again is Virginia Robertson. And DCS is taking the whole piece.
Thank you, DCS.
Nice get. That is super pretty. All right, let's do. What color? That's funny. I just found something. This is funny. This does not fit her normal style, but this is cool. It's Penelope somebody for Camelot, and it looks like little old-fashioned pull tabs off of soda cans or something. I don't know. What do you think that design is? It's cool.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Zipper tab,
Zipper pulls. Yeah, zipper pulls. And it is an 18-inch half yard. Yeah, that's what I would say it is. Zipper pulls. That's cute. So a half yard is running
Welcome, Mrs. Material Engineer.
modern print. Kind of a taupey gray background with the teal zipper pulls with yellow and teal holes. No takers on that one. Okay. Yeah, that's just kind of a surprising piece because it's not her norm fabric. So she needed that for something.
Welcome in, Mary Lou.
Let's do this one.
Come on in. The fabric's fine.
All right, this is like a light sage green yellow background color. This one is marked
I know we've got owls
Visions.
somewhere.
We have what?
Owls.
In here, in this stuff though.
Maybe not in this stuff yet. Probably have to come to our other fabric show.
Visions by Sandy Gervais for Moda. This is beautiful. Look at that. So kind of a light sagey yellow green. Here's your color right there. And I have a full yard of this one.
Welcome in, Elizabeth and Chris.
Hey, welcome
Chris.
in.
Amy Fig.
And let's run the first half of this one is running. So Sandy Gervais Moda. That is super pretty. Not in this haul that I know of, but I do have them in my regular
Joyce
stock.
Fab.
So our next quilting cotton show will be on Monday. Thank you, Joyce. And here is the second half of that running. In fact, I just picked up a stash today that has a ton of really cute Westerns. So make sure you have Monday's show bookmarked, and I'll put some of those in on Monday. And I have some native too. So yeah, definitely bookmark that because I have some really cool ones that are, some of them are Alexander Henry too. If I have enough people interested in that, I'll run some of those too. All right, Joyce is getting that full, beautiful piece.
I haven't
Congrats.
seen anything with Jello.
Ooh, that's an interesting request that I've never gotten. Jello molds. Do you know if it even exists? So, yeah, you're interested. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I just have to have enough interest.
It's called Jiggle and it's super cute.
Cool. Who made it? Is it a Timeless Treasures?
I've been called Jiggle.
I'll definitely watch for
but
it.
It's a compliment.
All right, this is really pretty. This one is a Debbie Mom. Wow. This is so pretty. It's got lilac.
E.L. Miller, she thinks.
Michael Miller. Okay. Yeah, I'll watch for it. I've never seen it. So, all right, this is Debbie Mom SSI with lilacs and other flowers, lilies. This is so pretty. Look at that. So we're going to run this in half. So here's the first half. Debbie Mom SSI. First half running. Ooh, that's pretty. With the lilacs and the other flowers. Here's what it looks like pulled back a little bit.
Nope, no takers on
No takers on that.
Debbie Mom. Mom's the word.
Oh, I think that's pretty.
Welcome in, Charlotte.
Let me just pull this deck down and we'll see what else is in here. Maybe these go together because I kind of feel like they coordinate. So this is Folk Art Fancies by Bonnie Sullivan for Maywood Studio. Let's see if this other piece is the same. I kind of suspect it is. The colors look like they match. Yes, Folk Art Fancies. No, actually, this one is Sounds of the Season, but it's also Maywood Studio. So I don't know. What do you guys think? They were together. Should I run them together or separate?
Friend,
This is really pretty. It has a silhouette of birds. That's really pretty. So Maywood Studio, Sounds of the Season. It's kind of a blue-gray color. Look how pretty that is. All right, so let's just run halves, and I'll just run them both. And then if you want some of both, you can get some of both. And the birds have a little flag in their beak, some of them, or all of them, maybe. No, some of them do. All right, here we go. This is for half yard of the Sounds of the Season Maywood Studio. Blue gray. That is super pretty. So not that. That's what it looks like. Pulled back a little ways. And Joyce is taking a half of that.
thank you,
Here's the
Joyce.
second half running if you want the full, or someone else wants a half yard of that. Sounds of the Season by Bonnie Sullivan at Maywood Studio.
To the sounds of silence and the people down.
All right, this looks like we're gonna cut a half for Joyce.
To the
Thank you.
neon Gothic maid, and the sign flashed out its
Right here?
Yep.
All right, and then this other piece that is also a Maywood Studio, but a different collection, Folk Art Fancies, Bonnie Sullivan. Like heathered blue with these little, what would you call those little garden trellises?
Sure.
All right,
Why not?
here's the first half of that one running. Folk Art Fancies. I think that's such a pretty color. Thank you for your bids. And Liz is taking the first half.
They'll say.
And here is the second half of that one running. Second half, Folk Art Fancies. Maywood Studio. And Liz is going to get the whole piece of that. Pretty.
Liz H.
That was really nice.
Thank you, Liz.
All right, this is a cool piece. It's got that ribbon look. And it is by oh, interesting. It's Cranston Printworks Millworth Fabrics. So vintage Cranston Millworth. And it kind of has a kind of a calico feel. It's really nice. So let's run that one. I think I want to just run that whole piece starting at 8. Who wants this gorgeous yard of vintage? Ribbon in blue. That is so pretty. So Cranston Millworth Fabrics. On this outfit, that's super pretty, that ribbon. You're getting the full yard. And
Joyce takes that,
taking
bad
that.
girl. Joyce Bab Girl.
Coming to you. That is really pretty. It kind of makes it looks like it has a satiny look, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. This is
Think
a
of JB.
26-inch width of fabric. So not quite 3/4 of a yard. And it's Debbie Mum for SSI. Kind of a golden rod color with the purple tulips. 26-inch width of fabric. And we're going to run that right there. A little bit more than a half. Nice, more than a half yard of fabric. Debbie Mum with purple tulips.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Liz H. Go say
He pulled out. That's an ancient song. Congrats. That's coming to you.
That's an ancient, scary song.
Well, that's got to be from like the 30s or 40s. Huh?
No. That's from the 60s.
It's from the 60s.
Tiny Tim. Yeah, he was a scary dude, but that was
this one
big
is
for him.
25-inch.
Tiptoe.
Designed by Beth Brusque for
with
David
me.
Textiles. Just a nice kind of ombre. Here's your true color right there. Kind of a honey color. And then you've got these dark blue-green flowers that look like little morning glories.
The dude had a schnoz that can make an elephant seal jealous, though. That's for sure.
That one's running. Someone wants that pretty piece. So it's a David Textiles Beth Brusque or Brusque. Maybe it's Brusque.
Yeah, let's go with Brewski.
I know. I was like,
Joyce Bab takes that.
Kind of rough. Thank you, Joyce.
She was a big drinker, Joyce Brewski. Thanks, Bab.
This is pretty. This has those like pom-pom flower bundles on it. And this one is Henry Glass called Sunday Best by Kim Dial. It's a dark blue. Look at those pretty floral bundles. That's really pretty. And this one looks like it's a half yard. Yeah, it's an 18-inch and an 18.5-inch half yard Henry Glass Kim Dial. That's really pretty. Dark blue background with these little colorful bouquets, kind of like hydrangea flower bundles. And Liz is going to grab that piece.
Liz H.
Pretty one.
Takes that. Thanks, Liz.
All right, this is funny. I have a bunch of Downton Abbey fabric. This is just a half yard of the gray with the black. Where Downton Abbey and Andover did this line. And this is from 2014. And it's an 18.5-inch half yard gray Downton Abbey. Any Downton Abbey fanatics here? New movie coming out this year. This one's dated 2014 Andover. No Downton Abbey fanatics. All right. I'm excited about it. Okay, I love this piece.
Oh, lovely Pinto. Oh, you've definitely got to not see it.
I love it.
Welcome, Michelle. Welcome.
I used to, before whatnot, when I would walk on my treadmill, I would watch Downton Abbey.
You've never
That's when I
seen it,
watched
or
it.
you believe she should never see it. If you want to watch a movie about shining some guy's shoes and cleaning the kitchen, Downton Abbey's the show for you.
All right, this one's a little bit bigger than a half yard, but it's missing a little chunk right there. It is
You're lying.
About 19 inches up to where it was cut. And this is a vintage Joan Mesmore Cranston.
Welcome in, Hutton. Welcome in.
It looks like lily
Renmore.
pads or the tops of umbrellas, which you pick.
Welcome in, Sunflower Gems.
It's a cute piece. Here we go. That's right. Vintage Cranston, Joan Mesmore, either lily pads or big leaves or tops of umbrellas in green. It's a nice emerald green color. No takers.
No takerinis on that bad girl.
All right. See, green is hard to sell.
Yeah.
And I love green. All right. This one is 13-inch. So a 1/3 yard. It's just a classic black. And this one is marked 1989, copyright NTT Inc. So it's a little vintage micro print with that little kind of looks like the top of a screw. Honestly, doesn't it?
A little bit.
So black, white, just a little 1/3 yard piece. Someone wants it vintage 1/3 yard. It's a nice little micro print. So make a good blender. Black and white. You would want to watch a movie about your life. I think The Call.
They call them horror.
Oh, your life is not a horror, for sure. All right. Let's see what else we've got up here.
I think the worst movie, if like a European drama, oh my god.
All right, this is cool.
They always end horribly.
All right, I don't see mark on salvage. I'm going to call this one vintage too, but look how cool this is. It's paint, like paint spatter.
It's like everybody in the movie is miserable and then they die. That's a European drama.
There you go. This one is not quite a 1/2 yard. It's 16-inch with the fabric, paint spatter in a bunch
Welcome in,
of colors.
Tina
And the
Sula.
background is a light beige.
Welcome in,
That's cool
Mania.
So 16-inch
Maania.
with the fabric. Vintage paint spatter.
Welcome in, Lindsay W.
I think it's cool. No one needs that, huh? Liz is going to take it. I think it's a cool piece. It's got lots of pretty colors in it.
Liz
Thank you,
H12
Liz.
takes that. Thanks, Liz.
All right. Oh, I forgot I was going to do the fat quarter or the fat eighth knee. This is RJR Hemingway. RJR Hemingway. That's really pretty. And this one is a 19-inch 1/2 yard. There we go. That's running. That's really pretty. Look at that little dark. They're kind of like dark purpley maroon little pops, and then yellow and green in there. And it's an RJR.
Nope, no
1/2
papers on
yard.
that bad girl.
Okay. All right, you guys want to do the fat eighth game? What do you think? Are we past doing fat eighths? I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna add this piece.
Any quilters out there want to do the fat eighth game?
Let me move some stuff. So the way it works is we put out 3 pieces of fabric that are like a fat eighth, and then you get to pick 2. And the one that doesn't get picked, we put in a bundle. And then when we're done running all of them, we run the whole bundle, whatever's left that didn't get picked.
Welcome
So,
in, Ann.
it's kind of fun. But if we're not up for the fat eighth game, if we're dwindling, we can do it next time. What do you guys think? I think next time, maybe, huh? I should have run it earlier. All right, should we do let's do a buyer giveaway. Everyone get in. Everyone that made a purchase, get in that buyer giveaway. And I'll find a couple more pretty pieces to run. Ooh, this is a nice half yard. It's a Wyndham 19th century something something. That is a really pretty diamond print, red, black, beige, light beige.
Hey, Starworks, welcome in.
So that piece, half yard. Wyndham is running. That's a pretty piece. Look at that. It's a nice Civil War print. Half yard. Yeah, and everyone that made a purchase, get in.
No takers on that.
No one on that one. Okay.
Welcome in, S. Welch and B.
Someone give me
Camlock.
a color that I can find something that we can run. A color. Huh. Here's a print that hasn't. Oh, those are like little. Anyone gonna give me a color?
Let's
maybe run a couple more batik.
Let's do. I don't see a color, but welcome in, S. Welch and
really pretty
Murky
batik that we
Turkey.
can run like this one. All right, this one looks like a half yard minus a chunk. See that chunk missing right there? How big is the chunk missing? The chunk missing out of that half yard of batik measures about, just to give you an idea, it's about a 12 by 9.5. So it's a half yard missing a 12 by 9.5 chunk right there. But wow, look at that. So you're getting a full fat quarter on this side and then that part of this side. So I'm going to run that one for $4. You get the whole piece. Beautiful batik. That is so pretty, isn't it? It's a little flower design. It's gorgeous. Kind of a charcoal black marbly background. And that
Martha takes that.
Congrats.
Thanks, Martha.
Coming to you. All right, let's find another pretty batik. There's so many pretty ones, it's hard to pick. But I like, let's see, which one do I like the best? That one's a small piece. All right, we're going to do 2 small pieces because the ones I like the best are small. This one's a fat quarter. That is cool. And this one is also a fat quarter. That's gorgeous. So 2 batik fat quarters.
Welcome in, Robin Zook.
Are running 2 batik fat quarters. That one and this one. This is so pretty.
Martha takes that.
Taking that. Congrats, Martha.
Thanks, Martha.
So everyone in that giveaway that made a purchase, buyer giveaway running.
Welcome in, Kim Aruski.
All right, these are the little batik pieces that are the salesman sample, sales rep sample pieces that some of them were about 14-inch square.
Howdy, howdy.
So that one looks like it's a little bit bigger.
Welcome in, Layla Sophia.
That one's 16 by 14.
You got me on my knees.
16
hey,
by 14. And then this one
Begging, darling, please play.
is a big strip.
DCS
DCS
1111.
Rats. Buyer giveaway. All right, so I've got wool, felted wool, little packet. I've got this cute tin that is, it looks like a quilt. It has a little window and it contains, if I can get it open here, these fancy little marking pins. Maybe you have to look through the window. Or maybe you don't want it because it won't. Oh, there we go. So directional pins. So they're marked so that you know directions when you're quilting. So they have these little arrows.
Me and my arrow.
And it's in this cute little quilting look
Straight up and narrow.
pin. So that's an option.
Wherever
Or the wool. Or I also have this little bundle of random mini charms. There's probably, I don't know, 40, 50 there. Just a bunch of little
welcome in
random mini charms. So charms, the tin, or the felted wool. Which would you like? The mini charms. You got it. Those are coming to you. Find it. Do we have a little bag over there you can put these in?
Yeah.
Congrats. All right.
All right, DCS.
And oh, I was gonna run this. So these two, 1, 2, and let's pick one more piece. Oh, this is just a couple of little scraps of gorgeous teals. So we'll run those with it. So you're getting all 3 of those. Well, there's more than 3. Batiks. All right, this one was quite big. That one's a light, nice big 16 by whatever it was. And then this really pretty piece. Look how gorgeous that one is. And it's folded up, and then there's some little scrap pieces of teals. And this one's folded in half, so it's a big long strip. And Martha's taking those pretty pieces.
Martha.
Grass.
Welcome in, Dos Chihuahuas.
Hey, dos chihuahuas. How are you? All right, let's see.
Welcome in, party.
No one
Welcome
ever
in,
gave
Paul
me a
Mac.
card. This is absolutely stunning. Let me see. What it
Awesome.
is.
Dude, glad you're doing well.
Let me see what this fabric is, because it's beautiful. I think it's a Cranston. No, it's not. Oh, it is. Quilting Treasures by Cranston from 2002. And it is a fiber mosaics
Welcome in,
for
Christy.
Quilting Treasures by Cranston. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. So, by Cranston for Quilting Treasures. Is this not absolutely stunning? It kind of looks like one of those what am I trying to think of? I can't think of the name. All right, I've got 2 yards of this. So I think let's run halves of it. This is stunning. Wow.
Half yards or half of
2,000. I'm going to run half yards. So here is the first half. I know, isn't this beautiful? I can't think of what I'm trying to think of. Like those prints that are like from the like George Washington era that are like, so Joyce takes a half of that.
Are you talking about
I don't know. I can't think right now. Starts with a W.
Colonial.
Yeah, kind of a colonial. There's a lot of the upholstery fabrics that we have these fancy prints that are like this that I can't think of.
Joyce
the
Bab
name.
takes another one.
Joyce is taking another half. All right, here's the third half. Not really Civil War because these are more like those. Like Waverly does some of the stuff like this. You know, where it's like these fancy prints that are so pretty. All right, anyone else want some of this? Ooh, Joyce is still in. Yeah, kind of Victorian a little bit, huh?
And Joyce Bab won again.
All right, last half of this is running. So we have a total of 2 yards of that gorgeous print. Because a lot of these prints they take from historical prints. You know, they go and find stuff that was from different eras of time that had all this beautiful
Joyce Bab
detail.
takes it
Thank you,
all.
Joyce. When someone actually drew all this, can you imagine the detail in some of these? Someone drew that out by hand.
Yeah, not a big deal. I draw like that every day.
Now I'm trying this now. It's going to really bug me that I can't think of what it is. But anyway.
Americana.
Schumacher does some that are like that too.
Steampunk.
No, steampunk. No. Joyce gets that whole gorgeous piece. I think it starts with a W.
Baroque.
No, it's like I have a piece of fabric that has the name of that on it. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, here it is. Williamsburg. See, look at this piece. This is in my own collection, but just so that I can explain what I'm trying to say here. It's a Williamsburg, right? I mean, isn't that gorgeous? And this one was one that was done by Wyndham, but it's a Williamsburg. So I can't sell this one today because this is part of my other collection, but I'll have that another day. Monday. Someone wants it, ask me. If you can remember Williamsburg, I'll be impressed and then I'll sell it to you. Because I couldn't remember it. It's been one of those weeks where I feel like I'm getting early onset Alzheimer's. All right, this is Moda, and it is called, oh, it doesn't have a name. It's Melissa. Oh, yeah, the name is Melissa by Moda. So it's a vintage Moda, and it's like, kind of like lilac in all green and cream. Isn't that beautiful? And I have a full yard of this one. Let's do the full yard. We'll start it at 8 if someone wants this. It's green. I know it's green, you guys, but this is super pretty. Who wants it? Full yard in green. Here we go. So I have to love green. Well, I don't have to, but I do love green partly because my birthday's in May and I love emerald. And so, sorry about that noise. And Cindo is taking that full yard of Moda. It's beautiful. Look at that lilac print on there. Congrats. It's your favorite color too. Well, where were you when I was putting all the other green that everyone was like, me? I'm so glad you're here. Because I like green too. And I was feeling bad for green. Let's see.
Thank you, Cindo.
I have all these beautiful wovens in blue, yellow, green tones. And I believe these are all fat quarters. Is anyone interested in some of these? They're so pretty. They're little woven plaids. I can bundle them in threes or of woven fat quarters. Aren't those pretty? And so like I can do them like that and that and that. Let me make sure they all are not, that they're all fat quarters and not cut into it all. So that one's a fat quarter, that one's a fat quarter, and that one is a fat quarter. Okay, so these beautiful wovens. Look how pretty that set is. Here we go. 3 beautiful wovens. Plaid, check, stripe, yellow, green, blue. All right, no takers. It's the woven or the green or both. Combination not liked. All right. I mean, honestly, look at this whole stack. Wouldn't that make the most gorgeous quilt? To just make a quilt out of all of those, right? Thank you, Martha. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Martha.
All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Let me run one more buyer giveaway, and then we'll run. Oh, I can't run that scrap bag. I was gonna run the last scrap bag, but it's boutiques. So I think we'll save it. All right, so let's run a buyer giveaway and then we'll call it a night and go raid someone else. Let me get it started here. All right, so everyone that made a purchase, get in. I've got this cute little tin with the pins in it that's super cute. I've got the little wool bag, and then I've also got this vinyl. It's the kind that you can, that was done like on a Cricut. It was bought on Temu, and you can put it on like a bag or a t-shirt or something like that. And it says Sociopath. And it's got the cute sewing machine, vintage sewing machine and buttons. So it's one of those vinyl things. And it does have instructions on here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there's some instructions on there, printed on there. So you get to choose the pins, the wool bag, or the Sociopath of vinyl. So we're gonna get in and we'll draw that and go find someone to raid. Oh, I also have this that I showed earlier too, if you want the little fancy needle threader. All right, here we go. Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who wants to win? We all want to win. Cindo! Congrats, Cindo. Which would you like? So the wool, the little needle, fancy needle threader, the tin with the pins, or the sociopath
Threader, please.
the needle threader. Isn't that a cute one? It has little fancy designs in there. Congrats. That's coming to you. All right, you guys, let me go see who we can raid. Thank you so much for spending some of your day with us. Always appreciated. And tomorrow we're going to be doing seller chat tomorrow night, talking about holiday sales strategies, and then that's in the evening. And then Thursday we're doing craft supplies. Friday, the home decor upholstery fabrics. Monday we'll be back on with quilting fabrics. All right. And we have a whole new haul of amazing stuff that you won't want to miss, that we'll pull some out of. And let's see who we can raid into. Let's see. Let's see. Deb Jam is doing
Thanks,
Escape
Liz.
Fabrics, and Cat Lady Lynn is on. I haven't rated Cat Lady Lynn ever. That sounds fun.
Glad Wyland.
Let's do it. Cat Lady Lynn. She's fun. Here we go. Rating over to Cat Lady. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you.